Hello guys, welcome back to an episode of the Mindcrack FTB server. As always, this is Jason, and I have finally started to set out my area here. I was kind of reluctant to use these marble stones because it seems like everyone and their brother's using the marble, but I really like how it looks, and I guess that's probably what all of them have thought as well. Like, man, I don't want it because everyone is, but I really like it. It sounds like something a drug addict would say. So anyways, I've cleared out my floor down here so that I could easily put down the floor with my turtles, and also so that I can reorganize my stuff. And I'm looking for torches. I'm not finding them. There they are. There's, well, some. And I've started putting down the other floors too. This ring here, what I'm thinking about doing, and I haven't decided if I like the dimensions quite yet, because I think I may have left a little bit too much room, but I was gonna leave a bunch of area, like backstage area, open, and then I was gonna section these areas off, using some of this. Oh, let me find it. Oop, the wrong thing. These blocks right here, this Zalohuli. I don't know how you say it. Zycorodite. Is that Corodite? Yeah, I think that's probably right. And where's the black one at? The black one was my favorite. I'm kind of scared about going black, though. You know what they say. I don't know what to do with it. But I was looking at these. That's not it. Considering using these for the different sections. What kind of comes to mind is what Nebris did on the main Minecraft server, as far as sectioning off his areas in his base based on color. And I was thinking about doing something similar to that with these corners, based on color, and I was gonna have roadway using the black one, and I'm not seeing the black. All right, so what I was thinking about doing. Oh, you know what? It was funny because I was trying to make one of these before last episode, and then I got tons of comments saying you should make an advanced diamond drill, and I was going to, but I didn't have any of something. Hold on. I was missing something. Titanium. I have any titanium because I've been mostly mining the ocean, and that's not a biome that provides the stuff needed for titanium. So yes, but I finally went out and found me some, and now I have my stuff. But I was thinking about doing the roads in black. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. And I was gonna test something else too, and see if you can cut these with the saw. I don't think you can. I think that these are unsawable bricks, but we're gonna see. Right now, my exit is through that hallway there because I haven't finished doing everything yet. But the thing I want to work on today is GPS. I want to get my GPS up and running so that I can finalize the elevator. And I probably shouldn't call it an elevator because people expect it to go both directions then. It's not really an elevator. It's more of a I don't remember which side of the block this has to go on, but I'm pretty sure you can't do it anyways. Let's put something in there I know you can do. Yeah, it's the bottom. And yeah, you can't cut them. Not to be cut. Alright. So, I was looking into this whole GPS and how it works and all that good stuff, and I can still go down. I just don't have a computer here to take me back up with. And you get an idea of what it's going to look like, except they're not going to have dirt in their inventory. They're going to have marble in their inventory. And a lot of people are saying that I could have them come down and then just go right back up automatically. But sometimes I want to leave this open for me leaving and coming. The only time I want to have the other direction open is when I know I'm going to be staying down here and I'm going to be calling my turtles from the other levels. But you'll see it all once it starts coming together. It'll be a couple more episodes before I really start coming together with my ideas, as far as what I want to do. But let me put these blocks up real quick, and let's figure out where we're going to put our GPSs at. So the thing with the GPS is I keep saying the word triangulation, but that's actually not how GPS works. That's how cell towers work to triangulate where you're at. But it's a little bit different for GPS because you need altitude. So it's trilateration, I believe is the correct term for how GPS works. And what that means is you need 4 points for it to reference. 3 of them on the same plane, basically vertically the same. I know that what I said is what it makes sense, but some people don't know what I would mean by plane. So just want to say it again. But yeah, on the same height is what I mean by plane. All right, so this is where one of them is gonna go. Can you put? Well, I know you can put them on the. Try to figure out the best way for me to do this. I thought that was the bottom of the world. I'll put that down there. So we're going to set this guy to GPS 1. And his height is what? 62 is where we're at. That's my feet, right? Yeah, feet position 62. So that's where these others have to be as well. So I got a couple comments on the last episode asking when I'm going to play more vanilla Minecraft again, and definitely haven't forgot about the the Mindcrack server. I've been really enjoying myself over here, and I don't want to force a video. You know what I mean? I would rather I'd rather do something that I enjoy, and I know you guys are enjoying it too. And I'll definitely get back over there. It's just a matter of there's so much stuff. Oh, Jesus. Missed my ramp. There's so much stuff to do over here, and just having a good time exploring it right now. And I haven't, been full of ideas for the other server, but I'm full of ideas over here, so it just makes sense, you know. But it's not forgotten. It's just temporarily not the thing I'm doing. Hi. Oh, let's spin around. Chance to fill in this hole at spawn. What's he talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What's he talking about? Oh. Oh. Oh, there's like a hole that that's pretty funny. Oh man, I think you can still use a filler there. Where's it at? Yeah, for some reason that's that's too damn funny. I can see him stuck. It's just sitting there, stuck in the hole. So a lot of our power issues have been worked out. Never's just worked out some of his issues over there. I think they've worked out some of the goop-related issues because we were running out of goop. And he's right, it should care. That's spawn protection, man. That shall sit there and be sad and lonely forever. Thought that was going to happen. Ooh. Holding shift and doing that was impressive. Okay, it wasn't that impressive, but it was. Trust me. Alright. Now I need to have a fourth computer on a different plane. The reason for that is so that it can calculate things such as altitude. Try to figure out the best way to go down here. I'm just going to dig a hole. And I'm gonna put it in the center here, like pretty much dead center, which is right here. Did I give that guy torches before I sent him off to make a fucking floor? I guess not. So here's good. These bastards, I hate them. I hate them so much. I left an area, the funny thing is, I hate them so much, but I left an area down here for them to spawn in case I need them. Because I was going to just half slab the whole thing, and I was like, you know what, I might need slime at some point. I got plenty of them down here. Let's just let them live, and maybe I'll need them one day. Your mode could be on your, it's a little hat. Looks like a little nurse hat or something. You know, adorable. Alright. 4. Alright, what's his ID? 125. That means the other one should be 121, and so on. All right, now I'm going to put the GPS. The way the GPS works, you know, I was when I was showing you guys the RedNet yesterday. I was showing how it'll tell you the distance you are from the computer that sent you a message. So all the GPS script is doing is good Lord, that's scary as hell, man. But all it's doing is getting the distance it is from each GPS computer whenever it sends out like a RedNet broadcast, and then it's just letting, you know, it's calculating this distance from these GPS computers using the RedNet network. It's nothing real fancy or anything. Technically, if they hadn't added the GPS API, anyone could easily write the scripts that function the GPS, because it's not like it's using a GPS module or, you know, anything like that. It's just using the functionality that's built into ComputerCraft. All right, let me set these up. Oh, check that out. Zisto's got the starts of our Nether portal going over here. I don't know where it goes once you enter the Nether, but look, it's a circle in Minecraft. It's beautiful. I kind of like that he put it in the wasteland. At first, I was like, no, I don't put it in the wasteland, man. But it's kind of cool this in the wasteland because it feels like the waste is seeping out from the Nether or something, and it's taking over. Kinda. Shut up. Like it. I'm kind of curious where this goes. Oh, okay. He's got it linked up to the other one. Never mind. That's not impressive. Or it's I was expecting more. Yeah, to come back out over here. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let me get the GPS programs on these computers real quick. And alrighty, I am back. And let's see here. We are at. Let's just start with one. So I put the GPS program. If you go to the ComputerCraft wiki, they supply a program on the wiki for the GPS. So I'm just using that, and I didn't actually look through the code very much, and I'm curious if I need to turn on the modem or not on my own. So this is going to be a learning experience for me as well, to see if it cuts the modem on its own or how that works. So you have to provide it with your coordinates because, like I said, this isn't some magical module that knows the XYZ. This is how GPS works in the real world, pretty much. Except, well, in the real world, it's with satellites spinning around. This is almost how cell towers work in the real world, except we are adding the functionality of the altitude check. So, like I said, it's not triangulation; it's trilateration. Anyways. This is your science lesson for the day. Alright, so GPS. Alright, you give it the... So this is going to be a host. GPS host. Oop. And my X is... What, 137? What's the 0.5? Get me out of here. I guess this is all up in... I'm all up in 137. Alright. X is... 137. My Y is 62, and the Z is 160. Modem active. Opening bottom modem position. Okay. Huh. I wonder how it checks to see what side the modem is on. I'll have to look at the script for that and still it. All right. So part 1, GPS number 1 is it's A-OK. 12. And if you were to get any of these wrong, it would mess up all of them because the calculations for the computers are being based off of the set coordinates that you're giving these GPS computers. It can't calculate, you know, a figure without it. So everybody's all set up now. So now it's a matter of what good did that do me? I guess for the turtles you need to put the same GPS program on there. Really, I need to look at that GPS program and see how it's calculating, so that I can simplify it and use the coordinates without needing the entire program, and I can put the bit of code I need into my scripts. Oh, by the way, these turtles. This guy here, he's named Etho2. There's 3 of them because Etho gave me 3 turtles like early on. Yeah, I don't know where Etho3 is. He must be out in the ocean. But yeah, there's 3 ethos. Etho 1, 2, and 3. They're kind of like thing 1, 2, and 3, but etho instead. Let's see how much fuel he's got. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty. So now then, we're actually set up here. Right, GPS locate. Huh. Oh, wow. It tells you how far it is from each of the other GPS locations, which I guess, I mean, that's information it has. 96, 50, 147. Yeah, that's definitely where he is. Awesome. That is awesome. Wow. That worked so flawlessly. I expected at least one problem. Okay, so I've set up the GPS, and all of this stuff. These are not scripts you're gonna see on Ejectix or anything. These are all scripts that you can get straight from the wiki. So, yeah, that's really all you need, straight from the wiki. Now my thing is I need to set these guys up using the GPS, and now that I got the GPS set up, I can do the refuel portion of these guys as well. My plan for refueling, and some of you guys guessed this, but you didn't get it all. That sounded so cocky. I didn't mean for it to come out that way. But I have a plan to make sure I can refuel all these guys. And a lot of people suggested putting the recharge stations up here. Well, some people said down there, but they'll probably be up here more often. The only problem is, what about these 4 guys in the center, right? So what I figured I would do is, once I got the GPS running, if they're down here and they're getting told to go somewhere, which means they're going back up there, I'll have them rotate, and I'll have these guys come into here and these guys right here go out there. So each rotation of them going up and down, the center guys are going to move out and come over to this side, and vice versa over here. That way, everyone's getting charged. Of course, these 4 up front and the 4 in the back are going to have more fuel than these guys right here, but really all they knew is need enough fuel to come up and down, so it's not like it's a ton of fuel usage. So that's something I'm going to put into the script as well, and that's what I'm going to work on right now. And when I come back to you guys, hopefully I'll have that working, and I'll give them some marble to set down here as well. And with that said, I'm going to use marble in my flooring for the house up here. The house isn't going to be anything too fancy. It's going to be pretty simple. The majority of my structure is going to be downstairs. I just want something very simple up here that you can enter into and control this guy. But anyways, give me a minute to reprogram the elevator script and see if I can make it use GPS. And probably fell at it. So I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty guys, I am back, and I think I've worked this little guy out. He will now go up and down regardless of where he's called from, based totally on his GPS. I haven't tested a couple things yet, and I was going to wait till you guys were back with me. You all went to the bathroom or something. Alright, let's get this guy back down here. So let's look at the script real quick. Alright, edit. Start up. Alright, just the normal stuff, and inside of his loop here, he gets his GPS location. So he does that every iteration. Then he's going to wait for a RedNet message, and this is all part of the stuff that we've also already seen before. I went ahead and put in something to check for the computers that are sending him the message. So the message is now call, and it makes sure that it's either computer 66 or 126. That's 126 over here. I don't know what happened to the computer that used to sit down here. This is a new computer. I seem to have misplaced a computer somewhere, and I cannot find it. I haven't died or anything, so I don't know where the hell it's at. Alright, then it's going to check. I've got the top location set as a variable, so it's ytop, which is 62 or 63. I can't remember where it is. And if it's if its current location is greater than or equal to it, then it's going to go down, basically. Same old thing. I mean, it calculates the distance right here. And then the same thing is true here. If y is less than or equal to it, then it'll go up. And then I put an else in there that prints what the fuck, just to make sure that my code was right. So that really isn't necessary. I could just do 2 if statements, I guess. Alright, now I want to test something here with this guy. And the best way to do that is to make him go up 60. Let's see how much power I got. Alright, I got plenty of power. I want to see if he will calculate correct and go down. I think he'll go all the way down to 48. Yeah, he will. I could put another if in there, like if you're above the top, then, you know, what the fuck are you doing there? Go back down. But this is basically in case something happens and they're not in the right spot whenever server gets rebooted or something like that. So let's reboot this guy so he's all ready to go. And you can have a piece of dirt to eat on too while you're at it. Now, in theory, in fact, let's make sure we can see what he's doing. I have a torch on me, I do. Alright, let's make sure we can see what he's doing here. In theory, he should go all the way down to the bottom floor whenever I hit a button, or hit the button, not a button. So let's see if he does what he's supposed to do. Act right, little guy. Was that out of range? Huh. He's probably up there saying, what the fuck? Let's go see. He might be out of range of the GPS, honestly. To compare nil to a number. With number. On line 14. Alright, let me see what that is. Yeah, the problem is he's out of range of the GPS. Because he's not getting a number for Y, which means he's not getting the GPS location at all. Like, let's... Yeah, it's not getting a return from the GPS because he's out of range. So I guess really don't have to worry about, well, I guess I could worry about him going up too high, but there's nothing that I could do about it except making the GPS be on actual towers, which is a little unnecessary for what I want the GPS for, because I really only want it to work on these 2 plots here, and within my house. I don't need it to work. You know what GPS he's probably out of range of, now that I think about it? It's the one in the basement. Let's have him go down like 30 or something. And let's see if I can get him in range. Let's see, it'd be 64 plus 60. He had to have been barely out of range, unless he's out of range of like that guy. No, I don't know how he's out of range. Oh, I gotta reboot him. That's not gonna do anything. Ah, I missed him. You little bastard. That's right, he doesn't know who his father is. Is he still... There's no way he's out of range right here. If I just broke the program... Let's go down a little bit more. He was out of range. He was definitely out of range. That's crazy. I guess he's getting out of range of the one on the bottom. That's really the only way he could be out of range, because the rest of these were definitely close enough. So the gyms is probably like, what the hell is going on over here? So yeah, I think that's about it. I need to give them their marble, and I need to put the code on all of these. I don't have it on all of them yet. I'm actually about to write a script to mass distribute scripts to certain turtles, like all the elevator turtles. That way I can easily update them all at once. I'm just going to make a Perl script to copy my scripts. I guess I could do a command line bash, but anyways, that's not really important. I'm going to mass distribute the scripts to all the turtles so that it saves myself some trouble. I guess if you'll give me a second, I'll... I feel like I'm talking to someone in my room today or something. I don't know what's going on in my head. But yeah, give me a second, and I will I'm gonna update all of these guys, and we'll see them all in action. And then I think in between the next episode, I'm going to work on getting this room organized with my machines and stuff. Like, what I want to do is I want to, in this corner, I want to have an assembly table, and I'm going to power it with the biomass, and that's all I'm going to use the biomass for, is the assembly table. And I'm going to go ahead and set it up with, 6 lasers or something like that, however many diamonds I have enough lasers to make. And then I'm going to set up the macerators and all that stuff in another corner. I may actually put them in this corner for right now, but my plan is to have each corner have an array of solar panels, and then feed in to certain corners, and I'll have some go down a level. But I may end up doing something with lava or something like that towards the bottom levels. I haven't quite worked out exactly how I'm going to power the storage room, but I'm going to have a whole floor that's dedicated just to storage, and that's something I want to work on really soon here, because that's what's holding me back. I haven't used my ender chest yet to set up my ocean farm, because I want to have a sorting system set up. And I was talking with Slowpoke earlier, and he said they're going to be adding the logistics pipes soon. And I was thinking, well, maybe I should wait for that. But what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm not going to wait for anything. I'm just going to make stuff, and if a better method comes out for doing it, except for this elevator, I don't want to hear about your stupid frames. But if a better method comes out, especially ones that involves turtles, I'm going to redesign my setups to encompass the better methods, unless it's something that I want to do just because it involves turtles. I'm really focused on the turtles, for those that haven't realized that yet. I want to do as much as I can with the turtles. And for my sorting, there is a turtle peripheral, and I know I say that word weird. I keep hearing about it. But there's an item sorter that comes with that miscellaneous peripherals? There's a sorter that comes with that you can program, from what I've seen, and that's probably going to be its own episode as well. So yeah. Those are my plans. Let me set these guys all up, and let's see them all in action from both sides. And then I think we're gonna call this good for the day. Alrighty, guys. So I've got it all set up now. I had my my GPS call in my infinite loop, and I don't recommend that because it calls GPS quite frequently. So you definitely could put the GPS call after the if statement for the call, because yeah, you can see it. Well, that's not a good example. It was up to like 1,000 calls a minute ago. But yeah, so you're down here and you want to close it. There you go. Close her up. And you're ready to leave, so hit the button. That little guy, they're slow. Pick up the pace, little guy. And then you leave and you want to close it back up again. And that's all there is to it right there. All using GPS, and that's pretty much it. I haven't set the GPS to run on startup yet, but I would recommend, if you're going to use GPS, to do that, because anytime your server reboots or anything like that, otherwise your GPS is going to need to be restarted. So I would run the host on startup if I was doing this. Which I am doing this, and that's what I'm going to do. It does get quite a few GPS requests, but it's not really a big deal. There's probably a way to share the data. Well, it wouldn't really be relevant, though, would it? Never mind. Ignore all that. But yeah, I think that's it for the day, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We're gonna be done with. Didn't want to move right there for a second. We're gonna be done with this right here for now. I'm going to focus on getting set up in here as far as the design and stuff like that. Figure all that out. And as far as turtles go, probably the next thing I'm going to work on is the interactive sorter. It's, like I said before, it's one of the miscellaneous peripherals. Peripherals? 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 Yep. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.